Welcome to solverfy.
Okay, so from the problem, the given data table, I can add the two columns, midpoint and the cumulative frequency. I already did it for you. You just need to use the midpoint rule. The first one, I'm gonna give you an example, and you can apply all these given intervals. Okay, so first one, I'm gonna demonstrate 90 plus 98 over 2. So divide by 2, we'll get 94. Okay, and you do the same thing for these remaining 4 class limits. And the cumulative frequency, as you know, the first one is going to be always same as the first frequency. Okay, so it's copied down to 6, and you just need to keep stacking up. Okay, all the frequencies. Okay, all the way to up to this, and you get 28. Up to this, you get 71. Okay, all right, and that must be what? Always equal to 108, which is the given total frequency. Okay, all right. Now histogram. So we're gonna be using, not gonna be using really these. Okay, we're gonna use them, reuse them later. So let's construct a histogram right away. So I'm just gonna draw the horizontal line, and we have a 5 given intervals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's write that down. Label them 9 to 98, 90 to 98, and 99 to 107. And next one is 108 to 116, and 117 to 125, and 126 to 134. Okay, this is a basically x, variable x. Okay, now on your vertical axis, it's just going to be height. Okay, so height. Okay, and according to your question, it says in the middle, 108 to 116 is 43, which is the highest peak. Okay, so I'm going to do that first. That was a 43. So have a big block, okay? And you can shade them, and you don't really have to shade, okay? 43, which this is the highest peak. And the next one is right next to this guy, 117 to 125, has a 28 frequency. So it's somewhere there. And I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, make sure it must be matching the height, okay? All right, so histogram on your vertical axis, this must be always frequency, okay? And it's going to be height of your block, okay? And next one, 22, 99 to 117. So it's slightly below 92, 12, 22. This one, and that one, and that one. Okay, and 126 to 134 was a 9. So it's supposed to be hitting 9, and it should be relatively small height. Okay, and even smaller, 6. And you can have this height. And we just finished the history. Okay, so that was an answer for histogram. And let's do a frequency polygon. So it's gonna be similar to the histogram. Instead of having a block, okay, the box, we're gonna have a dots, okay, and we're gonna connect those two, not two, those. We're gonna connect those dots, okay, frequency polygon, and we're gonna be also using a midpoints, okay, something I calculated for you. So you're gonna just do the same horizontal axis first, and just like what we had a 5 intervals. We also gonna have a 5 dots, 5 points. Okay. All right. So here, first one is a 94. Okay, and 103, 112, 121, and last one 130. Okay, and then we're gonna be using frequency. Okay, on your vertical axis. So here, and 43 was the highest one. Okay, and 28 and relatively smaller 22, and here 9 and 6. Okay, all right, good. Now what do we do? 6 was a 94. I'm sorry. Let's plot just like xy plane. Okay, so 94 comma 6, 103 comma, what was it, 22. So you should be hitting here, and 112, it's going to be hitting 43. 121 was a 28, so it should be hitting here. and 130 was a 9, so it should be here. And you just need to connect all these dots, okay, the coordinates, okay, and then we should be done, okay. So that's it, and the ogive. So ogive is a cumulative frequency, and we're gonna be using this, okay, all right. Instead of frequency, we're gonna be using cumulative frequency, and it's going to be, as you can see, the number is increasing, okay, so it should be going up, okay, your graph, okay. So here it's not going to be look like this, okay, it's going to be something look like increasing graph. So let me draw a horizontal line, okay, and just like this frequency polygon, we're going to be using midpoint. So let's put that down, 94, and what was it, 94 and 103 and 112, 121 and 130, okay, and put a vertical line. And then our cumulative frequency was higher than these numbers, so it's gonna be a little bigger, a lot bigger actually. This is, let's say the highest point was 130, and then 121 and 112. I'm sorry, I put it the wrong information. This one here. So here, 108, then 99, and 71, 28, and very close to 0, 6, okay? All right, good. Now what do we do? I'm gonna use blue this time. 94 is a 6, so plot. And 103 is 28, 112, 71, 121, 99, 130, 108. And you should just graph, connect these points, okay? As you can see, it's increasing, unlike your frequency polygon, okay? All right.